What's going on, y'all? Grind and Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And I'm doing an update on the Game is Game, dude, because he's saying more things that are just outlandish. And I would actually like to go ahead and own up to my mistake in the last video. People were saying that he was doing, I guess he was hitting his woman in self-defense, which, I mean, that definitely is understandable. You know, you're not going to let a woman maim you or let a woman, you know, end your life. Because I've definitely heard some stories about some dude said a woman hit him with a high heel and she poked his eye out or something like that. And it was all because he decided he didn't want to hit her and all that. Or he didn't want to defend himself, rather. But the way this guy explained it, it didn't sound like self-defense. It sounded like, you know, he initially was self-defense, and then, you know, it went into something else. He said, yeah, every time I hit her, it will clearer and clearer and clearer. That doesn't sound like self-defense to me. That sounds more like a weirdo Patrick Bateman or whatever the dude is from American Psycho. That sounds like some weird stuff like that. So I don't know. But this guy's saying some even weirder stuff here. It doesn't seem that he's going to be able to escape the weirdo barn or escape the allegations, as they say on the net. But I'm going to go ahead and play the clip. And then, of course, I'm going to weigh in afterwards. I would like to hear what you guys have to say as well. Let's get it.
Aiden, age of consent is a product of your environment. I hate to say it, but if you grew up in Angola where the age of consent was 12 years old and your daddy was 12-year-old bitches and your granddad was 12-year-old bitches, you're not going to grow up and think, oh, you know what? For me, it's going to be 18. Shut the nigga, that's American shit, bro. In Brazil, it's 14. In Bahrain, it's 20. It's all depending on your environment. Like that pedophilic shit is based off of your environment, bro. You did not come out your mama pussy saying that bitches under 18 are illegal. No, you didn't. That shit was filled into your head the same way it is in every other fucking culture out here. You might think you being normal and you being cool and shit by saying, hey, you know what? You should fuck nobody under 40. Nigga, you being a weird ass American. And if you know, you've been a lot of places, Aiden. You know that as an American, you're weird damn near every other country you go to. You a weirdo, right? If you really want to put a hardcore age of consent into place, it should be where a bitch hit puberty, which is around, I hate to say it, it's around 11 or 12. I don't make the rules, I just explain them. Or it's at 24 years old or 25 years old where a woman's brain is fully developed. There is nothing, and I will repeat, there is nothing about an 18-year-old that make them old enough to make their own decisions. They still growing physically, they're still growing mentally,
all right,
doing a lot of shit. What bar do you reach at 18? What bar do you reach?
I think it's just you're an adult, so you have the adultery, you have the rights. You are. I'm lost.
You an adult? Now, hold on. You can go out here and get 30 niggas, but you can't smoke a cigarette. A dick is a fucking dick. All right? Regardless. Whether you have your daughter go into a room with a 30-year-old man for 10 minutes, or you have your daughter go into a room with a 16-year-old man for 10 minutes, and they fuck the shit out of her, regardless, it's just her getting dick. It's nothing more, nothing less.
That's not true.
How does age have anything to do with it, Aiden? There's still a 16-year-old dude doing it or a 30-year-old dude doing it.
Because it's grooming.
So I guess in a weird, twisted way, you could probably understand his logic, but I'm not giving it to him, man. We live in America. The rules are set in place, and we live in a world where the rules are set in place. And everybody, for the most part, is not on board with the whole messing with the PDF file type of lifestyle. We ain't getting ready to go mess with no 12-year-olds. Because that when they get their puberty, that doesn't make any sense, bro. You sound like a big-time retard, big-time fool. The retardancy is on display here times 1,000. Extreme retardancy times 1,000. Shout out to Black Light Revelations for the wording. But, yeah, man. The only thing that I think that he said that made a little bit of sense and you could still go against that, because Aiden actually was making more sense, which is a surprise. Aiden, of all people, making the most sense out the whole thing. That's crazy. Aiden, the most do anything for money, anything for clout type of weirdo, is making the most sense. But he said the Game is Game dude was saying something like, you know, at 18 you're not fully developed, or you're not fully making the right decisions, you're not fully developed, and, you know, it's physically or mentally. And I could kind of agree with that, although like Aiden said, you know, you have the rights and all the different things, and you have enough understanding of what's right and what's wrong. So I guess I can't really give Game and Game dude props on that, because you have enough understanding of what's right and what's wrong. You're not just like a true feral idiot. It's not like you're growing up in the woods and it's your first time seeing the metropolis and seeing the streets paved and seeing cars and all that shit, bro. Nah, you didn't grow up in a society that's quote unquote modern and civilized. So there's no point in running around here acting like 18-year-old people can't understand right from wrong and can't see the fork in the road. So shut the hell up. Just like the Peyton Gendron dude. If we're gonna go with Game is Game dude's logic, then we say Peyton Gendron. He was just a little kid. He was just a little kid. He didn't deserve the jail time. He was a little kid, the Buffalo shooter. And then also we could say all these different mass shooter dudes. They were just young guys, impressionable young guys, and they should be able to get away with it. Or affluenza. It's all kind of little stupid things that we now have to snowball effect into. So yeah, I can't really give it to him, man. But we got another clip that this guy has where he's talking a little bit more about it. And let's see what he says.
Daughter who's 18, in my opinion. That's still grooming, in my opinion. Now,
it's grooming? It's grooming if she likes it. No. And if she likes it, then she gonna keep on fucking the 30-year-olds. If she don't like it, it ain't grooming.
No.
It ain't my fault that 30-year-olds know how to fuck better than 16-year-olds. That's just the way of the world. That is the way of the world. You have to get more pussy under your belt in order to become a great fuck. I know this. Trust me. But no, it's the same thing. A dick going into the vagina should not have an age on it, bro.
Well, it does.
An age on a fucking penis going into a vagina.
Of course it does.
Boy, somebody check that joker search history, bro. He's sounding crazy over there, man. Talking about some, man, age ain't got nothing wrong. Age don't matter on the dick, man. Age don't matter on the dick. The dick is a dick. That sounds crazy. You know he was one of them jokers that's like 25, going back to the high school to pick up his senior girlfriend. He a loser, bro. He sound like a big time loser. Like I said in my last thing, somebody was like, he seemed like a black tea, Ashley black tea wearer. I was like, yeah, and he musty and smell like weed too. He ain't take no shower. But yeah, man, that's definitely more weird retarded that this guy put up right here. I cannot get on board, man. Like I said, anybody that follows this dude, you already are a little unhinged and a little bit throw it off. So we can't really, take you as a solid resource in life. Sorry, you might be a little worthless. But yeah, man, this guy's he's not beating the allegations of being a degenerate in my book. I'm not sure about you. A lot of you guys might be feeling like the Game is Game dude. You might want to go and bust on you a 12-year-old because you're a weirdo. You might want to do it. You might be a weirdo. You might be like, man, he got a point, man. I want to go to Bahrain to be a passport, bro. And then I can go get with the girls. The age of consent is like 11 because I like that because they ain't messed up by the world and took over by other men's. Because Andrew Tate said that, yeah, that's what you need. You need a young girl that's not took over by the men's and stuff. But yeah, man, that's it for the video right there, man. I just wanted to talk about it again, man, and clear up the last video. Although that's not really defensible. I mean, I just kind of went out there and said it. I didn't really have all the information. But, if he was defending himself from a woman, that's more understandable. But the way that he responded and said it doesn't sound like self-defense any longer. It sounds like I was beating you to a pulp because I want to show you a lesson now. I didn't defend myself. I just wanted to really take it to you and kind of probably end your life. But yeah, man, if you watched to this point, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.